Don't do it to him. Bizzle. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And we are going to do a lot of roller skating today. It's going to be one of the asked questions at the people who learn how to backward skate. So, before you even click on this, I'm hoping that you learned how to backward skate. If you haven't, click on my previous channel, click in my playlist of roller skating, and you can learn how to backward skate in literally seconds. But look, we're going to learn roller skating dips today. And roller skating dips is something when you hear R&B music, some type of slow jam, and you kind of just going back and you want to like dip. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make it slow and sexy, so when you get on that skating rink, you know how to get down. So look, before we even get started, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, please. It's gonna help me out, man. We doing a lot of skate content. We're doing a lot of travel content. I'm trying to get you to learn how to skate, and you're gonna learn in seconds if you just pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. So we're doing roller skate dips, and we're gonna make it like funky too. We ain't gonna just teach you how to dip. We're gonna make it look sexy. So look, like the video, like I said, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to it, baby. So before you even try to learn how to dip, you gotta learn how to backward skate. So what I mean by backward skate is be comfortable being able to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? So if you're able to go backwards easily, smoothly, without a problem, then you on the right video. Now, the best way to do this is to have a slow jam on. So pick a slow jam, your favorite slow jam, and make sure that it's something slow and something you can like easily dip to. I would recommend maybe an R&B artist like you love, maybe some Usher or I don't know, Chris Brown, something like that that could be slow for you, and somebody that can like make sure that you can get these dips correctly. So now that we got that started and you know how to backward skate, we are going to show you the first thing you need to know before you even start doing anything with backward skating. So look, you learn how to go backwards, right? So let's say we're going back. We're going back. See how easily I'm going back? Easily, no problem, no nothing. Now, I gotta aim towards my foot area because I want you to see all the details. The first thing I want you to know how to do is just lunge backwards, because you need to be used to lunging backwards. Meaning, first, lunges are basically this. You put your knee out, you kind of kneel down, and you kind of, bring it down. If you got a toe jam stopper, a toe plug, whatever, that's what you're going to use to stop yourself if you need to, but this is what you're going to do. Now, I want you to do this on both sides multiple times. I need you to just keep doing that for a few times. I need you to get used to doing that because your leg going to be like that if you really want to get down in a dip. Now, you don't have to do it as like that low as I did, but just do it to like right here, boom. Just boom. Because when you dip, you wanna like kind of have that little lunge. You know what I'm saying? And you see how I'm kind of opening that pocket? We're gonna get to that in just a few seconds. So as we're going backwards, I need you to lunge while you do that. So skate backwards, and then I want you to do one foot and lunge a little bit. Lunge. Lunge. Now, if you're not going fluently backwards, it's because your wheel's probably not adjusted right, and it's not making you just go backwards as easily as it is for me. You see, I just got to put a little pressure, and it's gonna make me go backwards. Sorry, some little stuff on the ground. But basically, it's gonna make me just go backwards easily. So when I lunge backwards, let's say I do this side, I lunge. And then I lunge. You want to just do that. Do it in place first and then do it while going back. Okay, so now that we got the lunging going backwards correctly, I want you to make sure that when you lunging and going backwards, you kind of move your shoulder with the leg you're going with. So what I mean by that is this right leg right here, it's going to go back, but the shoulder going to go the same direction. It's gonna open up. It's gonna and then the left one, do it on this side. This is the left one. So the reason why you opening it is so when you lunge, you can get that opening and it looks like an actual dip. You get what I'm saying? Alright, let me show you the dips when you're doing it. This is what it should be looking like. Boom, 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 boom. You want to get that shoulder open and just do that lunge. You see what I'm saying? When you get that shoulder and do the lunge, it's gonna open it up. Boom. And then we just gotta kind of curl it a little bit to make the dip look like a dip. After we got done with the lunge and then, you know, putting our shoulder into it, we are going to actually go ahead and actually kind of move with it. And what I mean by that is we're gonna dip it, but we're gonna dip and then turn this one a little bit so it can come together. When you do this, you're gonna come back a little bit, but your feet gonna come back together. What I mean by that is it's gonna come back, you're gonna curl it around. You see how I just curled that back? And then this is gonna come right here. You see what I'm saying? And it's a reason for all that. Because look, when I dip, right? If I dip, turn, this one gonna come back actually. A lot of people don't move this one. A lot of people don't move the one that's up here, which is cool. You could dip like that. You could do this. You could just do this. But to make your dips efficient, you want it to move back a little bit, and I'm gonna show you why. So look, you want the front one to move right when the back one is done moving. So you bring this dip down, and then you bring the front one up to this one, and you do the same thing on this one, and you bring this one up to this one. And let me show you how it looks in real time. So if I'm dipping, right, I'm going to dip, and you see how that moves, right? Dip. Get what I'm saying? I'm going to turn around and do it this way. So I'm going to dip, bring this one, and then dip. Now, to get that front one moving, you cannot be scared. A lot of people be scared to move the front one because the back one is moving too. You see how this one dips? You just got to bring this one down and just kind of easily push this back with the weight. You get what I'm saying? And for you to be able to do these dips, you got to be able to be on your toes a little bit. You see how I'm on my toes? You know, I'm bringing it back with my toes, bringing it back with my toes a little bit. Boom, dropping it. Bringing it back, see I'm on my toes. I'm bringing this on like basically on all fours and a little bit on my toes to like let it come back smoothly. And you see, you want to keep doing it. You're keeping the shoulders with it because the shoulders gonna make it look good, and you're bringing it open. You opening it up with the lunge. So you lunge, and when you lunge, you kind of curl the lunge, open the shoulder, boom, boom, curl in, and then boom, curl. Okay, so some people when they dip, I'm gonna show you what to do next to make it. Don't do too much with it. They kind of just dip and don't put too much in it. You see, I'm just dipping and I ain't even doing much with it, and that's why it don't make your dips look that good. See, I could dip, right? You see, this is a dip. This is basically a dip, right? But just look how plain it is. You see, you want the dip to look good, so you want to make sure when you doing the dip, people know you doing a dip. You know what I'm saying? So when you dip, you need to put a little bit of hand movement. So the feet gotta be efficient. You gotta get the feet efficient. Do those steps over and over and over. Make sure you boom and boom and then boom and boom. You see how I'm kind of pushing the shoulders, making the leg go back, bringing this one to this one. Boom. When you get that efficiently done, then that's when you get the hand movement done. Now, the hand movement can be in multiple ways. I don't care how you do the hand movement. It's just depending on how you trying to, do it. You can kind of, you see that? Or you can, You see how I'm doing that? That's a guy version. When girls kind of dip, it just depends on how they want to do it. They can do like a little sexy dip. Girls can just be real sexy and make it look. They don't gotta do all that long dipping and stuff. But if you're a girl dipping, you can kind of just dip and kind of just move the hips and the shoulders a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? And people gonna love it regardless. Now, if you're trying to get down low, that's when you kind of gotta bend your knees, go into the dip formation. You get what I'm saying? And when you lunge back like that, You see how I'm moving the first one and kind of going with it? That's how you kind of make that dip efficient. And let me show you. I'm gonna just show you multiple different things I'm gonna do with the dip. You get what I'm saying? When you get efficient with the dip can be done in many ways. You can switch it up. You can even like bake the dip and then dip it. You can spin with the dip and come back with a dip. You know what I'm saying? You could do so much with the dip. Okay, so the biggest thing about dipping is that people get afraid of their skate touching the other skate or their skate not going with the other skate. They don't know how to move one with the other. And what I mean by that is we lunge, we put our shoulders in it to make it come, and then we boom. So look, when I do that lunge, this one is kinda up a little bit. It's up just a tiny bit. It's up just a tiny bit just so it can go back, but it looks like I'm on all fours. You can have it on all fours. It's just, it will make it smoother to go back, to have this one up just a little bit. Have the front one up just a little bit. So when I dip, I'm coming back a little bit because this one, I'm on this one's toe and I'm on, the heel is up. And it's just up just a little bit just so it could go back. You want to make sure, just don't be scared to boom. Bring it side to side. Boom. Boom. And when I'm doing it, I am dipping and being like on a side. Dip. Boom. Dip. Boom. You want to make sure that you kind of doing like a C with it. You kind of want to, You see, You know what I'm saying? So, and your feet, when you dip, you want to have the lunge down and not really having your jam plug down, not unless you really need to slow down the dipping or something with this foot, this right one. And then when you do it, you actually are kind of, boom, you see, you kind of curling it, boom, and then this one is up just a little bit, but you just up, you only bringing it up for a second, just so you can get the speed and momentum to just go back. You see what I'm saying? And you bring it together. So make sure when you lunge, kind of lunge a little bit and just kind of let it flow. You know what I'm saying? You let it flow. Don't do too much with your dip. You know? You want to make sure that your skates flow. Your skates need to have that backwards flow. So it needs to just go back easily for you. So when you start dipping this stuff, the dip is more easy for you. You ain't trying too much to do the dip. You want to make sure that dip is going down low. You know, down low. So you want to kind of, I'm gonna do a close up right here. So, now look, and that's how you get. You gotta lunge back. Lunge back. You ain't gotta lunge too far, but lunge back. Lunge back. Make sure you own the two of your toes. Keep this one down. Put all your weight on this one. Down on this one. If you down right here, all your weight right here, you should be able to do it and come back. All your weight on this one in front. All your weight. You leaning forward, all your weight right here, come all the way back. So I want you to lean forward, back, lean forward, back, lean forward, back, lean forward, back. And keep doing it over and over and over. Make sure that you are keeping all, if you see, my body is, if you see, look at my body. Let me see if I can. If you look at my body, let me show you real quick. Okay. My body is kind of leaning forward and giving all the energy, all my weight on this leg. So when I come back, I could just pull it back. All my energy, my weight, I'm leaning forward. I'm right here, you see? and then I'm just kind of pulling up. You know, I do that so I can make sure you got music playing, and it's just lean back, lean back, lean back. You see how I'm lean back, So the thing is, when you dipping, you want to make sure that you use the shoulders, because when you use the shoulder and the hand and everything, it makes it look better, and it makes you know what you doing, and make it flow better. Because look, if I don't use like the hand and this top part and the shoulder, it's basically I'm doing this, which is technically dipping. You know, it's like a lunge going backwards or whatever. I ain't trying to go too far back, but because if you just keep going this is cool, but like, I know you came to learn how to dip. You came to learn how to F it up in the ring, So I'm going to show you, like, you put that shoulder and everything, you can actually lean it back and make it, and you see how I'm kind of making the body roll too, because when you dip, you want to make sure that, you want to make sure they feel it, you know what I'm saying? And you can put the hand into it, you know what I'm saying? You want to get people into it. You want to, point at them people. Don't be afraid when you dipping. Don't be afraid about your skates. Your skates, you shouldn't be scared that your skates come in. You want to dip it back, pull it back, and then you bring them both together so you could be safe. You can do so much with the dips. You can slap the ground, drop it, you know what I'm saying? You could go down, high, dip, you know what I'm saying? You could do however you want to do it. It's just, you got to perfect the dip first. You got to make sure when you dip, people see you. Even if it's real, real low, you still want it to be right with the beat, right with the song, and just, you want to make it look good, so when people see you in the ring, they want to learn from you. Okay, like I said before, the hardest part is probably you pulling it back and letting it flow to you, and trying to get this skate to be in coordination with the other skate. So it takes practice. I'm pretty sure you won't get it on the first step. I'm not here one-on-one to know exactly how you need to do this, but I will say, when you like start doing the lunges, you start putting the shoulders in it, and you start actually boom, and then boom, boom, you start to really, really get in your bag when it comes to dipping. And I can't stress this enough. You have to be able to have your wheels adjusted, and you actually skating back, so it's easier for you to dip. So when I go back, I dip, but it's so easy that when I skate, my wheels just go back easily for me. You know what I'm saying? If your wheels are like kind of stiff, kind of not making you go back, and you kind of trying to force the dip, it's going to be harder for you to dip. So adjust your wheels. Make sure that you ain't really putting a lot of strain in your lunge. And then when you like dip, you're going to bend your knees. You see? Bend your knees. Keep your knees bent. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing this for a while, because you can't get that first one to do it, it's still a dip. Don't mind me moving my front leg so much. Just get this one down first. Get it? You see how I'm still dip? It's still a dip. You can still make it sexy. Body roll with it, kind of brother, you can make it sexy however you want to. You just gotta, put some force into it, man. See, you could do so much with the dip. It just depends on how you want to do it, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you want to learn next. If I missed anything, please let me know. If you really want to have one-on-one sessions, maybe we can do it in person, or actually do it over a video call. Please let me know. Comment below. Let me know if you have any questions, anything, any tips. You want to know, I can help you as best as I can. And look, man, live, laugh, learn, listen, and love everybody. Don't do it to them. Fizzle. I hope you guys have a good one, man, and I appreciate it. See you later. Peace out.